How's it sound?
I can't really hear it on stage. That's better. Perfect.
Okay, we'd like to welcome you to the Commodore Grille. We're having a Songwriters night. First of all, I'd like to welcome Brian Howell. He's with WFMCJams.com. We're live streaming tonight on their site. Brian donates his time to come in and do this for the Songwriters, so thank you for that, Brian. Good to see you all here. Happy 4th of July. Yeah, we've got a great lineup of songwriters tonight. If you need anything this evening, we got Cindy, our waitress, Carrie, our waitress, Jan, our waitress, Tom, our bartender. So y'all just let them know they'll be glad to take good care of you. My name is Debbie. We're going to get the show started. We have Alexis Knight, Chris Monahan, and Nate Peterson.
All right. Thank you, Debbie, for having us. I'm excited to be here. Happy 4th, everybody. And this first song is a brand new one. It's called I Won't. Always look on the bright side. I'm someone who always tries. Put my best into the world. One day it'll come back to me. No, I'll be a great wife one day. Takes more than the right words you say. Everything that I can, won't sacrifice myself for a man. I won't clean up your mess. Don't get to tell me how to dress. I won't sacrifice my word to be treated less than I deserve. Think I'm gonna put your needs above mine. I'm not gonna waste my time. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. I know how to cook and I care. Know how to always be there. Know how to dress up like a 10. Won't always put the effort in. Not everyone will see me at my best. Everyone will know me at my worst. Do anything for you. Not if you won't be there for me too. I won't clean up your mess. Don't get to tell me how to dress. I won't sacrifice my word to be treated less than I deserve. Think I'm gonna put your needs above mine. I'm not gonna waste my time. No, I won't. No, I won't. I won't. No, I won't. La da 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 la da da da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da da da. La da 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 da. I won't clean up your mess. Don't get to tell me how to dress. I won't sacrifice my word to be treated less than I deserve. Think I'm gonna put your needs above mine. I'm not gonna waste my time. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't. No, I won't.
Alexis Knight. Good job, Alexis. And here is Chris Monahan.
All right, well, I was not planning on playing tonight, but happy to be up here.
He got drafted.
Yeah.
I had somebody that didn't show up.
This is one I wrote with my friend DeMarco Johnson. It's called The Moment. Seconds pass so very fast it seems, moment by moment. Today turns into yesterday, you'll see. Before you know it, there go the moments. easy to fall into this trap of motion. Lose your way and feel like you're just floating through time and space, yet never knowing why we do the things we do. We gotta live in the moment. It seems we never stop to wonder why we're coming and going, and always wishing for and wanting more. There's so much we'll miss, that's no way to live. It's easy to fall into this trap of motion. Lose your way, feel like you're just floating through time and space, yet never knowing why we do the things we do. We gotta live in a moment. It's easy to fall into this trap of motion. Lose your way, feel like you're just floating through time and space, yet never knowing why we do the things we do. Why we do the things we do. Why we do the things we do. We gotta live in the moment.
Chris Monahan.
Thank you.
Good job, Chris. Here's Nate Peterson.
Hey everybody, my name is Nate Peterson. I'm gonna play a song for you guys called Waiting for the Rain. I've been under the weather for a couple days, and so this is my second performance of the latter half of this week, and also the second time of the latter half of this week that I've had a voice at all. So we'll see how this goes, but this is called Waiting for the Rain. As the war began, he held fire in his hands. This clock upon the wall sits and watches it all. The sunlight falls apart, she won't cover up her eyes, staring up in question, admiring the violet skies. There's something comfortable out in the dark, bracing for the rain. Hear the mountains calling, waiting for the rain. Tearing down this eternal town, it's time now finds back his crown. It was lost out on a chair in the place the sun fell from the air. For many years she sat alone. It's our nostalgia's newly known. A sun that falls apart, she won't cover up her eyes, staring up in question, admiring the violent skies of something comfortable. Out in the dark, bracing for the refrain, hear the mountains calling, waiting for the rain.
And that's Nate Peterson. Here's Alexis Knight.
Right, this one's called This Town. About 2 years ago, rolling a lot since I hit the road, driven by the music, got my voice and how to use it, and I've never felt so less distant from my rocky past. Now I'm wearing boots, now I'm drinking beer, ain't new roots, it's never been so clear. I was never known to stick around, I was never with the in crowd. I was meant to be in this town, yeah. I was meant to be in this town. Made more friends here than anywhere, it's never really prepared. Southern hospitality, so many blessings right in front of me. Packing up and leaving was my best decision. Now I'm wearing boots, now I'm drinking beer, laying new roots, it's never been so clear. I was never known to stick around, I was never with the in crowd. I was meant to be in this town, yeah. I was meant to be in this town. Walk along those Broadway streets, alive with so much energy. Yeah, I think I found my countryside, being part of Nashville's crazy life. Now I'm wearing boots, now I'm drinking beer, laying new roots, it's never been so clear. Now I'm wearing boots, now I'm drinking beer, laying new roots, it's never been so clear. I was never known to stick around, I was never with the in crowd. I was meant to be in this town, yeah. I was meant to be in this town. Yeah, I love to be in this town, yeah. I was meant to be in this town.
Good job, Alexis. Alexis Knight. Chris Monahan.
This is a song I wrote. I actually wrote this as a Mother's Day present for my mom, and I wasn't ever expecting to actually play it out, but I kind of like it, so I started playing it a bit more. Wouldn't be half the man, wouldn't know who I am, I know. I'll never walk alone. You'll always be on my side, you taught me about this thing called life, I know. Wherever I may go, when I'm hurting and I say that I don't know which way is up, which way to go, Mother, you know. How to raise a boy to be the man you see, the one that I've become. You taught me right from wrong. You tell me it will be okay, soon it will wash away, you know. It's just the way it goes. When I'm hurting and I said I don't know which way is up, which way to go, Mother, you know. When to help me up and when to let me go, to figure it out on my own. Mother, you know. Thank you.
Chris Monahan. Here's Nate Peterson.
So the next I'm going to play is a song I wrote. It's called The Vulture. And I wrote it, I think everyone sometimes occasionally, possibly maybe, feels kind of ousted, kind of like they're not really a part of something, or maybe that they're standing outside of, you know, whatever's going on around them, whatever friend group they are. And so I like kind of cryptic, weird folk songs. So I wrote a cryptic, weird folk song about that. And this is called The Vulture. She walks along the road at night. Street lights out, but fireflies dance upon her eyes. She can barely crack a smile upon her porcelain face, with lips of solid stone. Until a forest starts to grow. The aftermath of troubled thoughts getting old. Secretly she hopes she'll never go. And so she walks away again and goes to steal another friend. She burns what she can spend, it's never till the end. And she's afraid of what might lie up beyond the riverside. She knows no peace of mind, even where there is no light. Where vultures they may fly. She gets lost on the water's edge, riddled in her mind, her cheeks turn red. And her whispers but a silent sigh. Her vacant heart refused to say goodbye. And she's lost herself so long ago to an ancient figure with a dress of solid gold. And secretly she hopes she'll never go back to the place that has no home, a steady hand that takes its toll. The spark that tries to grow, but it's left out in the cold. Turns her back against the wind, goes to deal another sin. Only the lonely gambler knows just how far it she'll go. Where vultures they may roam. Vulture left alone. Thank you.
Nate Peterson. And we got one more from Alexis Knight.
All right, so this next one was written with my friend Michael James Arnold, and it actually just came out as my latest single. You can find it Alexis Night Music on social, and it's called Need a Little Sunshine. Life's got a way of dragging you down, turning your whole world inside out. Clipped your wings till you hit the ground, but your heart's still in the clouds. Some days you try to just get by, look inside and wonder why nothing's going your way, and the skies are turning gray. You need a little sunshine, chase away the rain. Little bit of red wine, it's that kind of day. Need a little music, let your worries fade. Need a little sunshine, put a smile on your face. Looking back at where you've been, who you were way back when. Finally found where you fit in. Now your next chapter begins. Now your next chapter begins. You need a little sunshine, chase away the rain. Little bit of red wine, it's that kind of day. Need a little music, let your worries fade. Need a little sunshine, put a smile on your face. When you're feeling lost and in the dark, trying not to fall apart. Need a little sunshine, chase away the rain. A little bit of red wine, it's that kind of day, yeah. Need a little music, let your worries fade. Need a little sunshine, put a smile on your face. Need a little sunshine, sunshine. Need a little sunshine, sunshine. Need a little sunshine. Thank you.
Alexis Night. And we have one more from Chris Monahan.
Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Alexis, for letting me use your guitar. Appreciate it. I don't know how else to say it. Love songs just don't sound the same without you. And every day, a little more of everything that we had, that we made, starts to fall through. So why'd you leave me in a haze with nothing but our yesterdays? Love me good, then went on your way. When all I wanted was for you to stay. I don't think I like this feeling you left in my heart, believing's gone. But anyway, I don't wanna wait around every day thinking of everything I'll never do, never say. So why'd you leave me in a haze with nothing but our yesterdays? Love me good, then went on your way. When all I wanted was for you to stay. Stay, stay, stay. All I wanted. Why'd you leave me in a haze with nothing but our yesterdays? Love me good and went on your way, when all I wanted was for you to stay. Stay, 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 all I wanted.
Chris Monahan.
Thank you.
Good job, Chris. And we got one more from Nate Peterson.
Perfect. This is a country song I wrote for a friend of
Good
mine.
job, y'all. I appreciate y'all playing.
This is a country song I wrote for a friend of mine, and I've only played it once before, but I thought it'd be kind of fun, so. That's important. Walking to West Texas, Arboretum, the place we go to leave that life behind. Days for the lion, murder and stealing, the type of thrills that keep us high and blind. Until that hopeless day when my skies all turn gray, and here I stand, clutching stems in my hand. All that's left of you's a wilted rose in your gun. The lawman's on his way, but this is where I'll stay, sitting picking flowers for no one, flowers for no one. Sitting in Sierra Blanca Penitentiary, waiting on a needle to get to you. We were made for older times, a different century. Before the West was won, laws were loose. Until that hopeless day when my skies all turned gray. Here I stand, clutching stems in my hand. All that's left of you's a wilted rose in your gun. The lawman's on his way, but this is where I'll stay, sitting picking flowers for no one, flowers for no one. Flowers for no one. It was one hell of a ride, modern day Bonnie and Clyde. I feel the sting of chloride, and I guess it's time I finally died. So here I stand, clutching stems in my hand. All that's left of you's a wilted rose in your gun. The lawman's on his way, but this is where I'll stay, sitting picking flowers for no one, flowers for no one. Flowers for no one. Picking flowers for no one.
Nate Peterson,
Thank you guys so much.
Chris Monahan, and Alexis Knight. Great job, y'all.
Thank you, Debbie.
Again, we are live on WFMCJams.com. And Steve. And your voice.
Hello, hello, Debbie. Hello.
Wonderful. Yeah, make sure you get straight in on your mic. Okay, y'all give a nice welcome. We got Maya Fay, Tom Hubner, and Steve Ross.
Hello, hi.
How about ladies first?
Well, all right. Thank you, Debbie and Commodore Grille. It's super fun to be here. At the moment, I'm going to give some advertising. I'm looking for guitarists to help me in my performances so that you can get a better experience. And with that, all right. Just so that you understand what's going on, okay? All right. So my name is Maya Fay, and yeah, this song I wrote a couple years ago, and recently it's just been coming up again and wants to be played. It's called Goddess. Somewhere along the way, a goddess was put away. Somewhere along the way, she hid. Somewhere along the way, her surroundings gave her a scare. She was ready to leave for good. She dared. And all I wanna do when I think of you, all I wanna do is cry. And all I wanna do when I think of you, all I wanna do is fly. Somewhere along the way, A goddess was pushed away. Somewhere along the way, she died. Somewhere along the way, a goddess was pushed away, forgotten and left alone, denied. And all I wanna do when I think of you, all I wanna do is cry. And all I wanna do when I think of you, all I wanna do is fly. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh. I am a goddess, the light of my life. I carry the love inside. Now I can see she was always a part of me, bonded forever. I'm alive, yeah. And all I wanna do when I think of you, all I wanna do is cry, yeah. And all I wanna do when I think of you, all I wanna do is fly, yeah. Oh, hey, ah, yeah. Ah, yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, hey, yeah, yeah. Thanks.
And that's my thing.
I usually go crazy by the end, so I'm like, somewhere.
Here's Tom Hubner.
All right, well, here's a tune that I wrote with a friend of mine named Evan Palmer. And it's called Never Gonna Let You Go. And I haven't played it out in a while, and hope you like it. I remember a time when I was hanging out with my crew. Couple of friends, a few cold beers, when my eyes fell on you. Standing there, pretty cotton dress, looked a little cold and alone. Guess my fortune's changed. Hey boys, now ain't it strange? Get that preacher man on the phone. Waited so long and never thought I'd get you. If you want love and babe, I'm gonna let you. Having us a time, sure enough bet you. Look my way, I'm looking right through you. Say you want my love and I don't want to rule you. Ooh, I'm holding on to you and never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Baby, for a long time, well, I've been crazy about your style. Little bit country, little bit rock and roll. Seen you walking on down that aisle. Hey, it's a brand new world, and I want you to show me the way. Can't remember the lines, but I sure remember the times when it whispered in my ear and I heard you say, I waited so long and never thought I'd get you. If I want love and babe, I'm gonna let you. Having us a time, sure enough bet you. Look my way, I'm looking right through you. Say you want my love and I don't want to rule you. Ooh, I'm holding on to you. Ain't never gonna let you go. Ain't never gonna let you go. Hey, it's funny, just a little bit funny, things life will put you through. I don't mind if we take a little more time to get down to this good thing I got with you. Waited so long and never thought I'd get you. If you want my loving, babe, I'm gonna let you. Having us a time, sure no betcha. Look my way, I'm looking right through you. Say you want my love and I don't want to rule you. Ooh, I'm holding on to you. Ain't never gonna let you go. Ain't never gonna let you go. Ain't never gonna let you go.
Tom Huebner.
Thank you.
Here's Steve Ross.
Evening. This is a song about and boys in eastern Tennessee run and shine and other things, and he gets the girl in the end. You want money, you make time, you run whiskey, you drink wine, running around this muddy town, country boy on a get around, too much time in his pickup truck, walk the line and learn to duck. Born in a suitcase, stuffed with hay, learn a thing or two along the way. Felt the heel of the boot, crack of the cane, a black leather blue jean, what's your name? Hot whiskey. Fast cars. A hot whiskey. Fast cars. Friday night with a load on board, a Junior Johnson in a 44. Running these backlit roads all night. Chesterfield King is my guiding light. Lifetime running from the DEA, ATF getting in the way. Felt the heel of the boot, crack of the cane, a black leather blue jean. What's your name? Hot whiskey. And fast cars. Well, hot whiskey. Fast cars. Southern stars and steel guitars, country bars and jacked up cars, roadhouse rocking on a summer night, backwood boys too drunk to fight. Run is over, money's been made, I got the sweetest thing waiting at the promenade. Felt the heel of the boot, crack of the cane, a black leather blue jean, what's your name? Hot whiskey. And fast cars. A hot whiskey. And fast cars. Hot whiskey.
Yeah.
Steve Ross. Good job, Steve. Here is Maya Faye.
So fun. All right. I'm going to do a silly one. A cute, silly one. So, a dream came true last year, and I flew to Hawaii. It's very exciting. And in Maui, yeah, that's right. Were you there? Woo! I'm going to retire there. Oh, my gosh. Gorgeous. So there's two airports, and there's one little one and one big one. I got to the little one and took a charter plane, and it was like stepping on a bus. And I'm international, so I'm used to having like heavy security at airports and everything. And I land and I realize, oh wow, they didn't check my bags. Like, that's interesting. Like, I literally just got on the plane. And the rest is history. It's pretty self-explanatory. Stuck at the airport in Maui. Weird to say, but it's true. I don't have an address and my phone is quiet, and I'm sitting here wondering what to do. I have my baby, my musical energy. I strum and I am free. When I do it, oh, I know I can do it. I feel so good. I'm away, 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 away. Away, 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 away. I'm away. I'm at the airport in Maui. It's a dream come true and I'm so happy, but you didn't give me an address and now I'm sitting here all alone. Literally, the man working here just went home. Hey! It's such a weird thing to be at the airport alone. Forgot I had some weed in my bag, but they didn't catch me, no. I could have never done it if I was somewhere else. I surely would have not forgotten there was weed in my bag. But there's something very special about Maui. Oh my God, I'm in Hawaii. Oh. Hey,
Mayafay.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm Hubner.
All right. Well, my wife Dottie normally sings with me. It had to be home tonight to take care of her mom, my mother-in-law, and so this is, I'm just thinking of her, and she's always telling me, come on, you got to promote yourself, because I'm kind of shy about it, so I am. Here's the record, Tom Hubner, Highway 43. I'm going to play a song off it right now, called Lafayette, Louisiana on a Saturday night. Well, hey, mama, she's a cooking in the kitchen. Hey, papa, rosin up that bowl. Tonight now, come on, daddy, we'll give you fiddle licking. Head down in Lafayette, Louisiana on Saturday night. Well, they'll be dancing to Louisiana Tuesday while the band is blowing side of cold. Whoa, and I'll be swinging on the floor of my Susie down in Lafayette, Louisiana on Saturday night. Well, hear that lazy rain on the water, hear that night breeze soft and low. Whoa, might be a hurricane's restless daughter. Well, from Mobile, Alabama to the Louisiana shore. but she's a cooking in the kitchen. She got a mighty fine gumbo, spicing up just right now. Come on, Daddy, we'll give you fiddle licking down in Lafayette, Louisiana on Saturday night. Sit down in Lafayette, Louisiana on Saturday night. We're down in Lafayette, Louisiana on Saturday night. Oh!
Tom Hubner. Here's Steve Ross.
Follow that. I'm gonna do a song about it's about those guys on the side of the road digging the ditch with the yellow hat on, and they are living for the weekend. So that's all that's going on in there, I think. Please me, I just spent my whole life pleasing the man. I'm a free man, I got dirt on my soul, man, but digging this hole with someone else's plan. Daddy said there's angels on the bayou, fill the air with the smell of cheap perfume. Standing in the shadow where they know you, they say easy, babe. Lay back easy, yeah. Lay back easy, yeah. Okay, it's another day. Well, surely I'll be on my way to the promised land. It's a hard time, a hard line. Nothing ever seems to rhyme. Time beat up kind of way. Daddy said there's angels on the bayou, fill the air with the smell of cheap perfume. Standing in the shadow where they know you, they say easy, baby. Lay back easy. Lay back easy, yeah. Hopped up on a midnight train to Memphis, headed east for Knoxville, Tennessee. Wound up on a barroom floor in the bayou, Lord, they said easy, babe. Lay back easy, yeah. Lay back easy. Lay back easy, yeah.
Steve Ross. Good job, Steve. And we got one more of Mia Fey.
All right. At this point, I don't know what to do. Maybe I'll ask you guys an upbeat song or a low vibration song. All right. Okay, upbeat. Oh my gosh, which one? All right, well, since I'm with you guys on stage, I'm gonna like step in a little bit into that like energy. I love it. And this was the first song I wrote on a guitar, and then there were a few years after that where I didn't write anything on a guitar, and it was the only song I could properly play. And it's a fangirl song. I was 16. Was watching TV, VH1, but it was a live concert of Aerosmith. And I saw Steven Tyler running around on that huge stage, and I was like, I want to do that. So this is that song. Well, I was walking with the shadows of distress, trying to make some sense of all this mess. But I was lost without a light bulb in my head. Oh gee, thought I was doomed until Stevie T came and rescued me. I watched him marvel
in the moment of the sea. Without a care in the world, he lets the people see that he's a man of soul beside him, walks forever young. He's the dream, he's the hope for those who wish to live through song. Stevie T, I wanna be like Stevie T. Pour my soul out on the big screen TV. No care in the world, I'll give you all of me, yeah. Watch me be like Stevie T, oh Stevie T. I used to sit with my eyes set on the screen, watch with envy, just dying to be seen, hoping that one day I'll join them all in the madness, finally feel a new kind of happiness. Stevie T, I wanna be like Stevie T. Pull my soul out on the big screen TV. No care in the world, I'll give you all of me, yeah. Wanna be like Stevie T, oh Stevie T. Hey. Stevie T, I wanna be like Stevie T. Pour my soul out on the big screen TV. No care in the world, I'll give you all of me, yeah. Watch me be like Stevie T, oh Stevie T. Watch me be like Stevie T, oh Stevie T. Won't you sing with me, oh Stevie T, oh Stevie T. Thanks.
All right. Well, listen, I just have to say, I think Debbie Champion runs the most democratic room for songwriters in all of Nashville. So thank you, Debbie. Everyone's welcome. I meet so many people, so many songwriters here, and it's the best. So here's a tune I wrote. It's called Ain't Enough Good Whiskey. And there's a bottle of tequila and a pitcher of sangria. I see roses on the table there inside of my mind's eye. Highway signs and thin white lines. 50 miles to go to King City. The last light fades on Hillside Palisades while the DJ plays a song by Conway Twitty. And there's a bottle of tequila, a pitcher of sangria. Well, I see roses on the table there inside of my mind's eye. 'Cause you're all I've ever wanted, oh, when your memory just haunts me. And there ain't enough good whiskey left to wash away goodbye. Well, I drove across the nation, seeking time for contemplation about them things we've done and said that finally drove us far apart. I keep a searching for some traces in the places and the faces that are etched upon my mind and in my heart. And there's a bottle of tequila, a pitcher of sangria. Well, I see roses on the table there inside of my mind's eye. 'Cause the times just keep on changing, and what you think is true keeps fading. Oh, and there ain't enough good whiskey left. And no, there ain't enough good whiskey left. Pour the glass to the rim, don't you add water. Well, I'm burning down, just burning down this memory of you. Picasso's in the mirror. Well, he couldn't be any clearer. Lord, I said I won't miss you much, but that's a lie. I crave your touch. Blacktop like a coal seam, full moon on the rise. Got me praying aloud for one last chance to see that love light in your eyes. And there's a bottle of tequila, pitcher of sangria. Well, I see roses on the table there inside of my mind's eye. 'Cause you're all I've ever wanted. Oh, and your memory just haunts me. When there ain't enough good whiskey left. No, there ain't enough good whiskey left to wash away goodbye.
Tom Hubner. And we got one more from Steve Ross.
This is a song about being left behind. It's called Last Train. Life was good, she was pretty, different dreams, bigger city. Never thought it'd turn out like this when I wrote it does. I look around and all I see are some broken down trucks and dying trees. Nobody ever told me this was paradise. Well, I should have caught the last train out of here. Now I'm caught somewhere between far and near, and I'm standing in the middle of Main Street when the rain's coming down. All my friends gone away, caught the last train yesterday. I can hear that whistle blowing on down the line. Mill shut down, the well's gone dry. No one showed for the 4th of July. Darkness in the air and it's telling me you're out of time. I should have caught the last train out of here. Now I'm caught somewhere between far and near, and I'm standing in the middle of Main Street where the rain's coming down. It's coming down. Ooh, here comes the rain. Ooh, here comes the rain. Sunday morning, crashing down. Silence came and we danced around. Put on my best pair of blue jeans to see where my dreams had all gone. I found Chevy frames from better days, rusted steel and shades of gray. The only sound is the rain coming down, the train rolling on. I should have caught the last train out of here. Now I'm caught somewhere between far and near, and I'm out in the middle of Main Street, my head's hanging down. Should have caught the last train out of here. Now I'm caught somewhere between far and near, and I'm standing in the middle of Main Street where the rain's coming down.
Great job, Steve Ross.
Thank you.
Steve Ross, Tom Hubner, Maya Fay. Thank you, y'all.
Oh, I'm confused.
That's good. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Y'all give a nice welcome. We have Caleb Lake and Jerry Gay Green. And Jerry's from the Louisiana Hayride and from the Opry. So nice to have you with us.
Thank you, Debbie.
I'd just like to say it's really cool to be up here with you. I've been wanting to play around with you for a while, so it's really cool to be up here with you.
Well, I hope you enjoy it. we got to have fun, though, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Okay.
All right, I'll do a fun one first. This song, so I'm a licensed vet tech, so I work in a licensed vet tech, so I'm basically a nurse for animals. So there's this guy that brought his cat in to the clinic one day, and the cat's name was Dog. And I thought that was so funny, so I asked him why. He said he was drunk when he named the cat. So I figured it'd be fun to write a song about a guy that runs moonshine with a best friend who's a cat named Dog. So this is aptly named Cat Named Dog.
Okay.
Down in the corner past a railroad sign, there lived a man who made moonshine. He lived his life in fear from the law. The one thing kept him sane at all was his cat named Dog. Wasn't a dog at all. He climbed trees and played in the rain, but he'd never slip and fall, 'cause he's a cat named Dog. He ain't a dog at all. Running lightning all night long makes a man think what's all gone wrong. Then he hears a wild call, but that call ain't wild at all. It's his cat named Dog, ain't a dog at all. In the backseat of his grandma's car, playing with a young ball, 'cause he's a cat named Dog. Ain't a dog at all. Hears him up at night, right across the hall, snorting all the catnip in these walls, 'cause he's a cat named Dog. Ain't a dog at all. He likes getting high out of his mind, and he dreams he's in Panama, 'cause he's a cat named Dog. Ain't a dog at all. ain't a dog at all. This cat named Dog ain't a dog at all. Thank you.
Good job, Caleb Blake. And here's Jerry K. Green.
So I'll ask the question maybe you should have asked before you sang that song. Does anybody here like dogs? Well, I'll sing you a dog song then. This is a song that my friend Jan Buckingham helped me turn into a song from a little slice of my life. But actually, I wrote it. See, I'm a little old, so instead of singing it like I was 20 years old, I'm singing it from Grandpa's position. But otherwise, it would just be like him singing it to his kid about his kids, you know. My grandson heard somebody say, dogs don't go to heaven. He asked me if I knew that what he heard was true. Then he said, if they don't, I want to go where they went. I said, no, that isn't so. Dogs go to heaven too. Just this side of heaven, there's a river deep and wide that separates us from our loved ones on the other side. High above is a magic arch called Rainbow Bridge. All good pets and people make the march across it. Those who've gone ahead will be waiting on a heavenly ridge to reunite forever when we cross Rainbow Bridge. Rainbow Bridge. My grandson once rescued a dog. The shelter called him Barkley. The two of them became best friends, laughed and played for years. When Barkley died, it made me cry. I told him I'm so sorry. He said, Grandpa, don't be so sad, and wiped away my tears. 'Cause just this side of heaven, there's a river deep and wide that separates us from our loved ones on the other side. High above is a magic arch called Rainbow Bridge. All good pets and people make the march across it. Those who've gone ahead will be waiting on a heavenly ridge to reunite forever when we cross Rainbow Bridge. It would not be Christmas without a Santa Claus, and it wouldn't feel like heaven if there were no cats and dogs. Yeah, just this side of heaven, there's a river deep and wide that separates us from our loved ones on the other side. High above is a magic arch called Rainbow Bridge. All good pets and people make the march across it. Those who've gone ahead will be waiting on a heavenly ridge to reunite forever when we cross Rainbow Bridge. Those who've gone ahead will be waiting on a heavenly ridge to reunite forever when we cross Rainbow Bridge. Rainbow Bridge. And if you could believe in Santa Claus, you can believe in the Rainbow Bridge, huh? All right, thank you.
Jerry K. Green. Here's Caleb Blake.
I don't have a song that's going to be able to beat that, but this is a song that I wrote recently called War. This is a song about a soldier dying on a battlefield and talking to his loved ones one last time. So a little bit more somber, but
Good day for it.
Find me some peace. Only darkness see. Heaven, open up your door. Cold and bitter, forsake me no more. For my soul, and brother, I won't be coming home. Sister, don't you cry.
Caleb Lake.
Thank you.
Here's Jerry K. Green.
Anybody seen the new Elvis movie? You know, it's been a long time since he got started. He got started on Louisiana Hayride. Debbie mentioned I used to sing on Louisiana Hayride. I got started on it too, but I got drafted before he did. I was off in the Army when he came to Louisiana Hayride, and then he got drafted a little later, you know. But it's been, 66 years, something like that, since he became a superstar with a song called Heartbreak Hotel. And those of you that have been living a while and watching the younger generations, how they're living, things have changed since those days. You know, this Heartbreak Hotel was down at the end of Lonely Street. The desk clerk was dressed in black, and valet driver was something else. It was just pitifully sad to go and just sing your blues, you know, practically die there. Well, young folks don't act like that anymore. So, again, my friend Jan Buckingham and Casey Hedden helped me turn this idea into an updated song about Elvis. It's been 60 years or more since Elvis sang about a hotel down on Lonely Street. I had to check it out. Because since you left me, baby, I've been lost in misery, and a room fit for the king would be good enough for me. A perfect place to party and chase my blues away. I'll get good and over you, and it shouldn't take 3 days. There ain't no crying bellhop, no desk clerk dressed in black. All the girls come here to party. You should see the view I have. The buffet is always open, and all the drinks are free. Heartbreak Hotel ain't what it used to be. The place is really crowded with a line to just get in. But since I got here, baby, I've been making all new friends. I'm not crying over you, and the only thing that's blue are the sneakers that I wear now instead of blue suede shoes. The past is past, can't go back, don't want it anyway. 'cause I kinda like the old hotel the way it is today. There ain't no crying bellhop, no Delisle dressed in black. All the girls come here to party. You should see the view I have. The buffet's always open, and all the drinks are free. Heartbreak Hotel ain't what it used to be. So if your lover left you so lonesome you could die, come down and join us now. You won't be lonely here tonight. 'Cause there ain't no crying bellhop, no Delisle dressed in black. All the girls come here to party, and you should see the view I have. The buffet's always open, and all the drinks are free. The Heartbreak Hotel ain't what it used to be. Yeah, the buffet's always open, and all the drinks are free. Heartbreak Hotel ain't what it used to be.
Jerry K. Green. And we got one more from Caleb Lake.
Okay, so this next, I guess, last song. This is my newest single. I did release a music video for this back in January, and I just found out that I was nominated in the Josie Music Awards. So I got nominated for Vocalist of the Year and the Blues category, Song of the Year, and Music Video of the Year. Thank you guys so much. So that will take place on October 23rd at the Grand Ole Opry here. So if you guys want to know the results of it, I do have some business cards, but my social media is Caleb Lake Music with a C, Caleb. But this is a song called Gloria. This is about an abused woman killing her husband and going on the run. So.
Wow. Suck it to it.
Gloria, got to get on by yourself. You got that sweet amount of whiskey, and you don't need no one else. Gloria, run as fast as you can. As fast as you can. Take that train on down to Memphis with a shotgun for your man. Down. Gloria, better slow that pedal down. Take them back roads down to Clarksdale. Stay away from Sheriff Brown. Gloria, got to get on out of here. Try and disappear.
Caleb Lake.
Thank you.
Woo.
Good job, Caleb. And we got one more from Jerry K. Green.
Well, Debbie mentioned, and this is an old Louisiana hayride. I got to sing on the Opry after that, and I got to do just about everything up here in the music business except get rich and famous. But I've already, at 90, outlived all my contemporaries. I'm even older than Willie. And I'm still going, shooting for 105. And this is the song that got me 40 performances on the Grand Ole Opry 55 years ago. My little dog has only 3 legs, but he never whimpers and he never begs. He doesn't know he's disabled, you see. From his point of view, he's got more legs than me. You ought to see that dog when he runs. He looks like a bullet just fired from a gun. 3 little feet go spinning like wheels. Wherever I go, he is right at my heels. And if you think you've got troubles you can't overcome, don't sit like a bump on a log. You could do twice as much if you tried half as hard as Tripod the 3-legged dog. And it's a true story, by the way. Out in the yard, there stands an old tree. It grows at a slant some 60 degrees. Tripod backs up, builds up his speed, then climbs up the trunk like a coon that's been treed. He jumps to the ground and circles the yard, pacing the fence like a soldier on guard. And when he sees that postman walk up with the mail, he growls like a tiger, but waggles his tail. And if you think you've got troubles you can't overcome, don't sit like a bump on a log. You could do twice as much if you tried half as hard as Tripod the 3-legged dog. He lost a leg when hit by a car, losing that battle but winning the war. He's a survivor and he loves to sing. His favorite song is Goodnight Irene. If you think you've got troubles you can't overcome, don't sit like a bump on a log. You could do twice as much if you tried half as hard as Tripod the 3-legged dog. You could do twice as much if you tried half as hard as Tripod the 3-legged dog. Yeah, you could.
Jerry K. Green. Caleb Blake. Awesome job, y'all. Okay, y'all give it up. Olin, Wallace, Andrea Goodman, Christopher Delisle.
Chris, you want to start? You want me to? All right. All right, Chris is going to be so generous as to let me start, and that way he can wow you after the fact. But before every show that I play, I always make a toast. So if you guys have a drink on this 4th of July weekend, we'll raise them up. Here's a good whiskey and great music and even better people. Thank you guys for spending your 4th of July in Nashville with us and letting us play for you. All right, I'm not originally from Tennessee. I moved down here from the north, and we didn't have a lot of moonshine up there, but when I came down here, I had a buddy from Southern Virginia, and he brought some in from the mountains. And I'm not talking like the moonshine you get in Gatlinburg. It's a smoky mountain, and it tastes good, and it's all flavored and stuff. I'm talking about the drip jar that comes from your uncle's brother's garage that made, and sometimes you pour it in your car in case you run out of gas. But that's the name of this first song. You want to play a little guitar on it? All right, it's called Moonshine. It goes like this. There's a little place on a dead-end road, back in a hollow with the lights burn low. Old man in a steer, 100 years old. It's been a long week, but it's Friday night, and John's got a fire burning bright. We got one more stop for party time. Give me that moonshine in my soul, country boy with some rock and roll. I'm kicking up dust in the moonlight glow. Give me that blue flame, midnight sky, and apple pie, girl to my right. Feel it burn, going deep inside. Give me that moonshine. Black on black like I'm Johnny Cash, with a single ecstasy exciting in the dash. Me running through the creek to hide our trail. We got the CB on so we can dodge the law. Man, I learned these words from my grandpa. He was one hell of an outlaw. Give me that moonshine in my soul, country boy with some rock and roll. We're kicking up dust in the moonlight glow. Give me that blue flame, midnight sky, and apple pie, girl to my right. Feel it burn, going deep inside. Give me that moonshine. Moonshine in my soul, man, a country boy with some rock and roll, and we're kicking up dust in the moonlight glow. Give me that blue flame, midnight sky, and apple pie, girl to my right, and we feel it burn, going deep inside. Give me that moonshine.
Olin, Wallace.
Give Chris Delisle a hand on that guitar.
Here's Andrea Goodman.
I just happen to have a guitar. That's a musician. So there's that.
He's an incredible guitarist.
Oh, yeah. Amazing. So my first song that I'm going to do, I'm hoping to put it out before too long. I have an album that I put out a few years ago. It's time for some new music. This one's about grandpas. I wrote it with my friend Jenny Tolman. It's a true story. It's a silly song. Well, Grandpa was only 6 years old when he found out what he wanted out of life. Knew he had to use some tricks, sometimes roll the dice. Well, that swimming pool was a perfect school where it would all begin. With a dramatic trip he fell right in, 'cause he knew how to swim. Well, through through the foam and bubbles he faked a struggle, and an angel soon appeared. In a red one piece she dove in deep and told him not to fear. Well, she laid him on that hot concrete, and he thought this must be love. That mouth to mouth was his first taste of winnings yet to come. Grandpa sure loved women, so women's what he got. Redheads, brunettes, blue hairs, and every now and then a blonde. Well, he bite off more than he could chew, but then again he could chew a lot. Grandpa sure loved women, and so women's what he got. Well, as time went by, he got a wife, gave birth to my mama, and knew he ought to stay at home, but he just didn't wanna. Well, every now and then he'd get caught, and Mom said it was a sight to see. When the neighbors walked by, pointing at the boxers hanging from the tree. Grandpa sure loved women, so women's what he got. Redheads, brunettes, blue hairs, and every now and then a blonde. Well, he'd bite off more than he could chew, but then again he could chew a lot. Grandpa sure loved women, so women's what he got. Well, when he got old, I prayed for his soul to be delivered from his sin. But by that time, there wasn't many places that he hadn't been. Well, he wasn't too mad about going in the home, 'cause there were nurses 24/7. He said, I ain't gonna cry while I'm waiting to die, 'cause it's the next best thing to heaven. Grandpa sure loved women, so women's what he got. Redheads, brunettes, blue hairs, and every now and then a blonde. Well, he'd bite off more than he could chew, but then again he could chew a lot. Grandpa sure loved women, so women's what he got. I never got to hear it like that before. That kind of gives me an idea of what the studio might sound like. That's awesome.
Andrea Goodman. Here's Christopher Delisle.
Commodore Grille, how's everybody doing tonight? Some of you are having a real good time. For everybody else, the bar is right there. Guys, thank you all for being here. My name's Christopher Delisle. This is a goofy one as well. Since Andrea played a fun one, I'm going to play a fun one for you guys. Does anybody have that person in your life that just won't leave you alone and you really want them to? They call and they text and they just won't stop. It is me for some people. I know that. I know that. When my mug pops up on their phone, it's like, ugh. This is how you handle those people. She said you'll never find another girl like me. But thank God for that, 'cause she ain't what I need. No more chasing, wasting time, or playing games. Since I sprung myself and got away from that squeaky ball and chain. And I know she's blowing up my phone, but I love the sound of peace and quiet when I'm alone. And I'll kick back, take time to relax, I won't worry about a thing. She can call me all she wants, let freedom ring. No more chain gang dates with all her friends. No more lights out, bed check, interrogation where I've been. I served my time, treated her right, and finally jumped ship. She wants to bend my ear, that's true, but I'll just plead the fifth, 'cause I know she's blowing up my phone. But I love the sound of peace and quiet when I'm alone. And I'll kick back, take time to relax, won't worry about a thing. She can call me all she wants, let freedom ring. And I'll stand for God above and the red, white, and blue, liberty and truth. But girl, I can't stand you. And I know you're blowing up my phone, but I love this sound of peace and quiet when I'm alone. And I kick back, take time to relax, won't worry about a thing. You can call me all you want, let freedom ring. Said you can call me all you want, let freedom ring.
Christopher Delisle. Here's Olin Wallace.
Man, I love that song. It gets stuck in my head, then I forget my own songs. All right, I was sitting with a buddy, and I'm not very old, but I'm not really good with the times of what kids younger than me like they just make up new words and they keep saying things. So the new phrase was like, man, I was now years old when I learned this, or I was now years old, and I didn't know that till I was now years old. So we took that phrase, we decided to write a song about it, and it's called Now Years Old, and it was going to be a happy song, and now it's not. So it goes like this. I was last night old and leaving the bar, wondering where I parked my car, and I remember the bartender took my keys. And I was sunrise old when I got home, and lonely met me at the door. I learned too late what it takes to make her leave. Well, some things you just gotta learn the hard way. Well, I'm still learning new things every day. Like a car can go 400 miles, never stop from gas, leaving this town. And 200, I'm sorry, texts won't turn around. And I found those baby blues, I don't forget. There ain't no whiskey to help with that, and the memory's impossible to hold. Well, these are some things that I finally figured out. And I was now years old. Said California skies never rain, and pawn shops buy diamond rings. Should be enough to get me to LA. 'Cause I got big plans, boy, and you ain't in 'em. I'm tired of being second fiddle to the guitar and that music that you play. Goodbye is the kindest word to say, and all you can do is watch her drive away. And that car can go 400 miles, never stop for gas, leaving this town. And 200, I'm sorry, texts won't turn around. And I found those baby blues, I don't forget. There ain't no whiskey to help with that, and the memories impossible impossible to hold. These are some things that I finally figured out. And I was 9 years old. And some things you just gotta learn the hard way. Like that car can go for 100 miles, never stop for gas, leaving this time. And 200 I'm sorry texts won't turn around. And I found those baby blues, I don't forget. There ain't no whiskey to help with that, and a memory just won't keep you warm. These are some things that I finally figured out. These are some things that I finally figured out. And I was 9 years old. Now years old.
Olin Wallace. Here's Andrea Goodman.
So I want to see what you do on this one. That's why I'm going to play it. I'll be honest. This one's on my album that I said I put out a few years ago. I'm from Kentucky. Anybody in here from Kentucky originally? That's where I'm from. Well, how many of y'all like bourbon? That's a better question. Well, yeah. Is there any way I could get a water, by the way? That's a random question. Thank you, dear. So I wrote a song called Bourbon Breakdown. Instead of having a nervous breakdown, why not have a bourbon breakdown? I'm heading for a bourbon breakdown. It's Friday night. Thank you, dear. It's been coming since Monday morning. Now it's party time. Old Cooper and Woofers Way. Need the neon light. I'm heading for a bourbon breakdown. It's Friday night. It all started on Monday morning. Couldn't find my keys. Then on Tuesday I spilled coffee all over me. On Wednesday I barely cleared the hump. Thursday got on my last nerve. The day I took off at lunch. I'm heading for a bourbon breakdown. It's Friday night. Been coming since Monday morning. Now it's party time. Old Cooper and Woofers Way. Need the neon light. I'm heading for a bourbon breakdown. It's Friday night. Now let me tell you, this old tavern has been a friend of mine. Helps take the edge off, clear my mind. I try not to make a habit out of too much fun, but every now and then a girl needs to have her some fun. I'm heading for a bourbon breakdown. It's Friday night. It's been coming since Monday morning. Now it's party time. Old Cooper and Woofers Way. Need the neon light. I'm heading for a bourbon breakdown. It's Sunday night. I'm heading for a bourbon breakdown here at the Commodore Grille.
Andrea
That sounds really
Goodman.
cool with him playing it.
Good job, Andrea.
Thank you.
Here's Christopher Delisle.
is so much fun to play on stuff I've never played on before.
I know. I love it.
My lovely wife was not able to make it because she's at home dealing with the dog and other things, but I wrote this about her. She's from California, and I'd never been to California before I met her. And I had absolutely no idea what it was like out there other than what I'd seen on TV. And because I come from a little tiny town in the middle of the country, I had never been to California, or anywhere on the West Coast for that matter. So I sat down with a buddy of mine, Dalton Black, and we wrote this about her, and this is what I imagined California to be after I met her. She's a West Coast girl with her shades on, twisting and curving like State Route 1. She's a top-down driver around town, a little surf rock, a little Bakersfield sound. And she's like a stroll down Rodeo Drive, a 90210 kind of fine. And she's as famous as the Sunset Strip. She's cool like mountain air, as beautiful as Marina Del Rey, and worth more than Union Square. She shakes me like an earthquake. She's a wildfire in my mind. She's a fine wine. She's a good time. She's sunshine, she's California. She's strong and proud like the Golden Gate, and as laid back as the sand in the shade. She's a neon lit up LA night. She's a gold mine, she's a name in lights. She's like a stroll down Rodeo Drive, a 90210 kind of fine. She's as famous as the Sunset Strip. She's cool like mountain air, as beautiful as Marina Del Rey, and worth more than Union Square. She shakes me like an earthquake. She's a wildfire in my mind. She's a fine wine. She's a good time. She's sunshine. She's California. When she walks in the room, she's the only one I see. She's my California dream. She's as famous as the Sunset Strip, cool like mountain air, as beautiful as Marina Del Rey, and worth more than Union Square. She shakes me like an earthquake. She's a wildfire in my mind. She's a fine wine. She's a good time. She's all mine. She's California. She's California.
Christopher Delisle.
California.
Chris.
No, you're fine.
I jumped the rope. Now, y'all let them know if you got CDs for sale, you know, and how they can get your music.
Oh yeah, no, I had CDs for sale. I actually sold out of my CDs for sale. If you'd like one, you can send me a message on my website. It's olinwallacemusic.com. Otherwise, if you don't like buying CDs and you have Spotify and Apple Music, I exist on there too. It's just Olin Wallace. I'm pretty sure I'm the only one. There is another Olin that does show up though. But if you have Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, just Olin Wallace Music, I'll show up. My handle is the same on everything, so I'm easy to find. But I got one more song. Is there anybody here that's blue collar? Anybody blue collar? Chris is blue collar, man. Well, you guys might hate this song. No
I'm
one's
blue collar, redneck, white trash, hill
matter.
jack, backwoods country. I'm everything you can possibly be in a small town.
Pretty much. Well, I'm from a really tiny town. I was actually just visiting it for the last week, and it's gotten even smaller. There's like 230 people there or something, but it's a logging town. We're right next to a mining town, so pretty much everyone I know is in the trade of some sort, and I kind of wrote this song about that. It's called Blue Collar. Daddy worked third shift on a Ford factory line. Yeah, my granddad spent his whole life in the bottom of a mine. So you can say that hard work really it's in my DNA. From the careless hands of this working man to the blood running through my veins. 'Cause I'm blue jeans, steel-toe boots, and I don't give a damn what you think of the working man, 'cause I'm proud of who I am. These are long days for honest pay, or busting ass and make a dollar. Just like Dad and my grandfather, I was born to be blue collar. Day each morning long before the sun comes up. It's coffee black in my Yeti cup as I fire up this truck. And I know this life I live, well, it ain't for everyone. But sure as shit, man, I won't quit until the job gets done. I'm blue jeans, steel-toe boots, and I don't give a damn what you think of the working man, 'cause I'm proud of who I am. It's long days for honest pay, we're busting ass, make a dollar. Just like Dad and my grandfather, I was born to be blue collar. Well, the working man's always been the backbone of this country. And you best believe that I'm proud it's me. I'm blue jeans, steel-toe boots, and I don't give a damn what you think of the working man. I'm proud of who I am. Long days for honest pay, we're busting ass and make a dollar. Just like Dad and my grandfather, I was born to be blue collar. Just like Dad and my grandfather, I was born to be blue collar.
Olin Wallace.
I like that.
And we got one more from Andrea Goodman.
Well, thank you for having me, Mr. Delisle, and for playing along.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, it's been great playing up here with you too, Olin. And thank you, Miss Debbie, for all you do. Well, I'm not lying. My name is Andrea Goodman. It's like John Goodman, but not. I'm not as successful or wealthy, and I don't think I'm in his inheritance, but that's okay. Maybe I'll make my own. But that's how you can find me online, Andrea, Goodman. That's how I'll pull up in all the ways. This one is on that album that you can find online. I'm on Spotify and Amazon and iTunes and all that good stuff. This one's called Lipstick.
Alabama Red was $8.99. Wore it to catch your eye tonight. I'm not much of a makeup girl, but you're changing up my whole world. That look of yours is nervous, but your lips look so soft. It's time for you to lean on in and take my lipstick off. Take my lipstick off. You want me and you know it, so it's time for you to show it. I can take this shade off later, or you can do me the favor right now. The look of yours is nervous, but your lips look so soft. It's time for you to lean on in. Take my lipstick off. Take my lipstick off. The look of yours is nervous, but your lips look so soft. It's time for you to lean on in. Take my lipstick off. Take my lipstick off. That Alabama Red was $8.99. I wore it to catch your eye tonight.
Andrea Goodman. I'm Andrew. And we got one more from Christopher Delisle. Now, do you have CDs out, Chris?
I do not have CDs out, but my first single that I released with my good friend and mentor and Telecaster legend Johnny Highland is available on all the streaming services. And on July 29th, I'm actually going to release my second single. That's just me playing guitar on that one. But on the first one, you can listen to Johnny and I do a little Telecaster dueling if you're into that kind of thing. It's pretty cool. I'm not sure if that makes me good or crazy or what it is to try to walk into a studio and stand up against somebody who's voted one of the 100 fastest guitar players of all time, but I did that. Yeah, both. So, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight.
Thank you.
Andrea is just a fantastic person around town, and so many songwriters know her, love her. She does so much for booking shows and just helping people around town, and I just really respect her. She's wonderful. She's a great writer, so thank you for joining us. And Mr. Olin over here is not only a great friend of mine, but he's actually a guitar student of mine, and he didn't used to be able to do that the way that he does now, and I'm very proud of all the work that he does.
I used to not be able to play with a pick. like at all. It was pretty bad.
Yeah. So yeah, he
could've
started
cleared
he
out
started
a
out
little.
as a student of mine, and we've become really good friends and co-writers, and we get to do this stuff together now. So my name's Christopher Delisle. You can find me online. You can find me at ChristopherDelisle.com or Facebook or Instagram or any of the other things the young kids do that I don't know what they are.
Ooh, TikTok.
I probably have a profile on it somewhere. I'd have to ask my wife how I log in. So I come from a little tiny town, like I said. I didn't know until I moved away from that little tiny town that I talk like I come from a small town. And then I'd say things and people would look at me funny, especially when I was in college and I met people from the suburbs, and that scared me a little. And I'd say things like, I'm hanging in there like a hair in a biscuit. Don't worry, I'm as country as a homemade sock. And they'd look at me like I'd lost my mind, and I didn't know they didn't know what I was saying. And so I finally got to a point, I said, you know what, don't worry about it, I'm just talking country. So I wrote a song about it, I'm gonna play it for you guys. This is kind of a signature of mine, appreciate y'all listening. This is Talking Country. I'm talking I'm talking coon dogs on the porch, talking tin roof in a thunderstorm, down home cooking in mama's peach pie, fly the stars and stripes, thank the Lord. Well, that sounds pretty good to me. I'm talking country like hometown roots, faded jeans and dirty boots. Country like pickup trucks, like bust your ass to make a buck. Country like hold her tight, like making love by firelight. Don't go selling those big city dreams to me, 'cause I'm talking country. Talking Friday night, high school ball. Talking drawl, y'all, like a rooster call. 15 acres down an old dirt road, the only kind of life I know, I can have it all. And ain't no place I'd rather be. I'm talking country like hometown roots, faded jeans and dirty boots. Country like pickup trucks, like bust your ass to make a buck. Country like hold her tight, like making love by firelight. Don't go selling those big city dreams to me, 'cause I'm talking country. Talking keep the peace and speak your mind. Learn to walk and then walk the line. Give a hand to those in need. Kneel and pray, stand tall and free. 'Cause I'm talking country like hometown roots, faded jeans and dirty boots. Country like pickup trucks, like bust your ass to make a buck. Country like hold her tight, like making love by firelight. Don't go selling those big city dreams to me. Oh, don't sell those big city dreams to me, 'cause I'm talking country. I'm talking country. country. I'm talking country, yeah. Talking country. Thank you, Commodore Grille. You guys have a great night. Stick around. Miss Jan Buckingham's coming up, the living legend herself. Thank you, guys.
Christopher Delisle, Andrea Goodman, and Olin Wallace. What around? You know my guitar. Nominated songwriter with cuts from Tim McGraw, Whitney Houston, Pam Tillis, Melissa Manchester, Rick Springfield. I mean, a list. I mean, it's like 2 pages of cuts she's had. She's an awesome singer-songwriter, Jan Buckingham.
Thank you. And what I always say in response to what Debbie says is when you've had as many hits as me, you too can drive a 1993 Honda Civic. Well, I said he had a lot of potential. He was only misunderstood. You know, he really didn't mean to treat me so bad. He wanted to be good. And I swore one day I would tame him, even though he loved to run hog wild. Just call me Cleopatra. Everybody calls I'm the queen of Delisle. Well, I knew he didn't have any money. That's why he didn't buy me a ring. Just because he bought himself a brand new pickup truck really didn't prove anything. He didn't have to say he loved me. I could see it every time he smiled. Just call me Cleopatra. Everybody calls I'm the queen of Delisle. Queen of Delisle, buying all his alibis. Queen of Delisle, floating down a river of lies. Na 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 na. I don't have a band, you can na na too if you want. Na 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 na. And one more. Na 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 na. Well, I'm not gonna jump to conclusions and throw away this perfect romance just because I saw him dancing last night with a girl in leopard skin pants. You know he's probably just stuck in traffic. He will be here in a little while. Just call me Cleopatra. everybody calls. I'm the queen of denial. Queen of denial. Buying all his alibis. Queen of denial. Floating down a river of lies. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na.
Jan Buckingham.
So I'm going to tell you a little story about how this second song I'm going to do before you got cut. I was coming down the back stairs of House of Gold, which this is like 30, 35 years ago, before House of Gold was sold to Warner Chappell. And this sports car comes tearing in the back, screeching to a halt in the gravel. And it was my crazy friend, Mark Gray. And we ended up writing a song on the hood of his car on a paper bag. That's all we had. And then I drove on home out to the farm, and when I got there in Lebanon, about 45 minutes away, I got a phone call. It was Mark. He said, "You won't believe it. I just took the song over to Even Stevens. He's cutting Engelbert Humperdinck, played it for him. He cut it." You never know. Sometimes stuff. So this is a song Engelbert had out called "Till You and Your Lover Are Lovers Again." I see a hand with no wedding band, but I can still see where it's been. I see a heart all broken apart, wondering if he'll ever love you again. Well, I'm just like you, not much I can do but listen to you while you're here. I'm almost afraid for talking this way, but tonight you need someone to care. Till you and your lover are lovers again, all that you really need is a friend who's lonely like you and would love to fill in. Till you and your lover are lovers again. Go on and cry, you're gonna get by. I've already been where you are. You don't have to leave, I know what you need, if you let me take you that far. Till you and your lover are lovers again, all that you really need is a friend who's lonely like you and would love to fill in. Till you and your lover are lovers again. If you decide to go back to his arms, I hope that he keeps your heart safe and warm. But you know where you'll be if you ever need a shoulder to cry on again. Till you and your lover are lovers again, all that you really need is a friend who's lonely like you and would love to fill in. Till you and your lover are lovers, till you and your lover are lovers again, all that you really need is a friend who's lonely like you and would love to fill in. Till you and your lover are lovers again. Thank you, thank
Jan
you.
Buckingham.
So way back in the day, Michael Joyce and I wrote this song, and two producers were fighting over it to do it on the Sweethearts of the Rodeo or Highway 101. for months and months, and then neither one of them did it. And then I just found out about a month ago that somebody did do it, and that was the girls next door, but I never knew it at the time, so you just never know about in the music business. This is called Last Goodbye. Well, I tried to warn you time after time. Everybody's got a limit and you're close to mine. You've been riding the fence, you've been having your way, but all that's changing starting today. I'm getting down to my last goodbye. I can't even get up enough tears to cry. I used to love you, but the wells run dry, and I'm getting down to my last goodbye. Goodbye. Well, it used to kill me when you ran around, but I don't even wonder what you're doing now. A lot of good it did me trying to talk to you. You don't even hear me, you just do what you do. I'm getting down to my last goodbye. I can't even get up enough tears to cry. I used to love you, but the wells run dry, and I'm getting down to my last goodbye. Goodbye. Well, I know you don't believe me. I don't know why you would. I changed my mind so many times, but this time it's for good. I'm getting down to my last goodbye. I can't even get up enough tears to cry. I used to love you, but the wells run dry, and I'm getting down to my last goodbye. 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 So here's another story about how I got this air supply cut. I had a friend in California, and she called me one day. She said, send me 4 songs. And I said, okay, what genre? She goes, I don't care. So I sent her 1 country, 1 pop, 1 R&B, 1 rock. And the next thing you know, Air Supply cut one of the songs I sent. It was just really a lucky guess. And anyway, this is the song. I stopped seeing all of our old friends. Don't go to places that you've been. I stopped talking about you, started living without you. But there's just one thing I can't understand. How do I stop the tears? How am I supposed to deal with this? How do I stop the tears? Do I get over you in a week or two when I've been loving you for years? Everybody thinks that I'm so strong. They don't know what I go through when I'm alone. start thinking about you, going crazy without you. But I stop myself and I hang up the phone. And how do I stop the tears? How am I supposed to deal with this? How do I stop the tears? Do I get over you in a week or two when I've been loving you for years? One day you'll call me up, going crazy, too late. You want me back. You'll be saying, how do I stop the tears? How am I supposed to deal with this? How do I stop the tears? Do I get over you in a week or two when I've been loving you for years? Do I get over you in a week or two when I've been loving you for years?
Jan Buckingham.
All right, so, yeah, as Deb said, I have had a lot of hits, but for every hit you have a lot of misses before you get that song cut. This is the biggest miss I ever had in my life. This song was cut by Tim McGraw, but this one was before he got his deal. It was cut by Jerry Lee Lewis's daughter. I don't think she ever got a deal. It was cut by tons of independents, but they never made it to the radio. Finally, Juice Newton cut it. She had a deal. It was her single. It was flying up the charts when her record company folded. So it's still mine right now, but it ain't over yet. This is called They Never Made It to Memphis. Well, she left St. Louis in a Pontiac Tempest, had a road map open, red line through to Memphis. He was smoking down the highway in a blue Cadillac. Smiled as he passed her and she smiled back. So they made a little stop at the Dove Cafe to drink black coffee while the hour's away. She said, I'm going to see Elvis, make my dreams come true. He said, I can't believe it, that's been my dream too. Then they started talking about the money they'd save if they rode together for the rest of the way. But they stopped to throw a penny in a wishing well that set out in the yard of a local motel. They never made it to Memphis. They never saw the king. He saw a chance at heaven. She saw a wedding ring. They got as far as the altar. It was a fast affair. They never made it to Memphis, but they didn't care. Well, they couldn't understand where the time had flown. It was 1990 and the kids were grown. One day she admitted that she still had the dream about heading down south to see the home of the king. So they dropped off the dog with old Auntie Kate, headed down to Graceland 20 years late. Well, as soon as they hit that open road, every twist and turn reminded them of long ago. He was thinking about the kisses that he used to steal. It was getting real hard to keep his hands on the wheel. She looked as good to him now as she did back then, and they were sweet 16 all over again. They never made it to Memphis. They never saw the king. They made a little detour at the Dairy Queen. They found the Wishing Well Motel. They did it on a dare. They never made it to Memphis, but they didn't care. They never made it to Memphis, but they didn't care. Oh, okay, so I lived in LA for a number of years. I lived there with 2 rabbits, Vitor and Chloe, and I wrote a lot of songs, and my pet rabbits, if they liked the song, they would come sit on my feet. So I wrote this song for my sweet little mama, and every time I played it, rabbits would come sit on my feet. So I'm dedicating it to any rabbits out there. There's no place that I'd rather be than lying in the shade of a white oak tree when it's hot outside and the iced tea's cold, waiting for a tug on my fishing pole. Whoa, summer in the south, chuck another hush puppy in my mouth. Have a lot of fun when the stars come out. 'Cause ain't nothing better than summer in the south. Ain't nothing better than summer in the south. Eating fried chicken and peach ice cream, flies all buzzing around the back door screen. Chickens in the yard picking watermelon rinds, crickets in the bushes singing 4/4 time. Whoa, summer in the south, chuck another hush puppy in my mouth. Have a lot of fun when the stars come out. 'Cause ain't nothing better than summer in the south. Ain't nothing better than summer in the south. Daddy tunes up his fiddle when the sun goes down. Kinfolk come from miles around. Kids all listen on the front porch swing. Young folks dance and my mama sings. Whoa, summer in the south, chuck another hush puppy in my mouth. Have a lot of fun when the stars come out. 'Cause ain't nothing better than summer in the south. Ain't nothing better than summer in the south. There's special kind of beauty in the hills of Tennessee. Everybody loves their neighbors, and that's where I want to be. Catching lightning bugs from a rocking chair, smell that honeysuckle fill the air. Neighbors wave as they drive by, I'll be here till the day I die. Eating buttermilk biscuits, lima beans and rice, fresh fried okra, and mama's sweet chest pie. Whoa, summer in the south, chuck another hush puppy in my mouth. Have a lot of fun when the stars come out. 'Cause ain't nothing better than summer in the south. Ain't nothing better than summer in the south. Ain't nothing better than summer in the south. Ain't nothing better than summer in the south.
Jan Buckingham.
So,
do you have CDs for sale?
Oh, I got a couple over there in my bag, but you can listen to, if you go to www.reverbnation.com/Jan Buckingham and hit on all songs, you can hear 300 for free. It's a lot of my demos, and it's not me singing them, it's whoever I think is going to sound. Some of them are me, but a lot of them are just somebody else I think sing it the best. What was I going to do next?
Got one more.
Just one more?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll preface it with, I always say this before I play this song. After 2 divorces and many a failed relationship, I discovered the pure, sure cure for a broken heart. And that pure, sure cure is not liquor, it's not drugs, not another relationship. The pure, sure cure for a broken heart is what I talk about in this song. I tried so hard to show you that you could be my man, but as I got to know you, nothing turned out like I planned. Why you found so much fault with me, I'll never understand. So go ahead and leave me now, I just don't give a damn. Gonna get me a dog, one that won't talk back. When I get home, lay his head in my lap, lie by my side when I take a nap. I'll sleep like a log when I get me a dog. Gonna get me a dog who's tried and true, who won't complain about things to do. When times get tough, he'll see me through it all. Who needs you? Gonna get me a dog. Gonna get me a dog, one who loves to play. When we go out, he'll never stray. He'll take a walk anytime I say. No need to talk when I get me a dog. Gonna get me a dog who's tried and true, who won't complain about things to do. When times get tough, he'll see me through it all. Who needs you? Gonna get me a dog. When I lay down the law, he'll give me his paw. I'll scratch behind his ear, and he'll bring me a beer. Good dog. Gonna get me a dog, maybe from the pound. Then I won't miss having you around. We'll eat from cans, two happy hounds, living high on the hog. When I get me a dog, gonna get me a dog who's tried and true, who won't complain about things to do. When times get tough, he'll see me through it all. Who needs you? Gonna get me a dog. He can bark all night and I'll love that sound. Won't mind him digging in the ground, better than having you around. Who needs you? Gonna get me a dog.
Jan Buckingham.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you,
Y'all
Debbie.
go to her site, get her songs, download them. She's awesome. Okay, y'all give it up. We have Isaiah Zach, Linda Dunnavant, and Alex Taylor.
All right. Would you like to start, or I can? Yeah. Go for it.
I'm in the middle. That might be confusing.
I like ladies first. I'm down for that.
All right.
So.
I like to go first, so that works well. This first song I'm going to do is called Somewhere Else. And also, let's just give it up again for Jan Buckingham. How amazing is she? That's like a tough act to follow, for sure. Did it surprise you when you looked and I was gone, like the words from that song you can't remember? Did it seem sudden, or like a long time coming? 'Cause even I did not know it would be the last time. I let you move the line too many times. I had to override the rails that run between these tiny towns, wishing I would end up somewhere else. Yeah, wishing I would end up somewhere else. Did I fool you into thinking it was real? Or did you play along while I was faking? Can you forgive me? I did not know how this would go. I saw the wall but could not read my own writing. I let you move the line too many times. I had to override the rails that run between these tiny towns, wishing I would end up somewhere else. Yeah, wishing I would end up somewhere else. Dark clouds don't hurt the sky. I will be okay in time. I wish there was a way that I could see you without fear that I would lose myself again. But we cannot be friends. I let you move the line too many times. I had to override the rails that run between these tiny towns, wishing I would end up somewhere else. Yeah, wishing I would end up somewhere else. Wishing I would end up somewhere else. Thank you.
Sounded good, Linda Donovan.
Thank you.
All right, who's going to go next? Okay, here's Alec Taylor.
Same bar, same Saturday night, yeah. The same people that we ran into. The same, everything stayed the same. Nothing changed except it ain't me. Here with you tonight, cover band played a song, made you dance, it looks all wrong. The way that you hold him, I introduced myself, baby, I could tell that nobody ever told him that somebody knew, girl, where you came from, and somebody knew, girl, what your drink was. Somebody knew that you were gonna show up in this bar and take it too far. Yeah, somebody knew, girl, that was our song. And somebody knew, girl, I was gonna want you after one or two. It started hitting me that I'm seeing you with somebody new, girl. Same town, same neon lights, same looking like an angel like you always did. The same heart beating harder when I see you, same heart breaking harder when I see you with somebody new, girl, where you came from. And somebody new, girl, what your drink was. Somebody knew that you were gonna show up in this bar and take it too far. Yeah, somebody knew, girl, that was our song. And somebody knew, girl, I was gonna want you after one or two. It started hitting me that I'm seeing you with somebody new, girl. Well, I tried somebody new, girl, but she'll never be you, girl. She don't get me the way that you got me. When I was with you, I was somebody. Somebody knew, girl, where you came from. And somebody knew, girl, what your drink was. Somebody knew that you were gonna show up in this bar and take it too far. Yeah, somebody knew, girl, that was our song. And somebody knew, girl, I was gonna want you after one or two. It started hitting me that I'm seeing you with somebody new, girl. Somebody new.
Great job. Alec Taylor. Great job, Alec.
Thank you.
And here is Isaiah Zach.
Thank you very much. Man, that was great. I just want to talk real quick. Are you an artist? Are you doing that song? Are you pitching it, or what are you doing?
I'm not sure yet.
Well, man, the reason I'm asking is I just got a gut feeling. Again, I have no credibility. I'm an independent artist. I'm not signed or anything, but I'm pretty sure we all just heard a hit. So whether you do it or you... Seriously, man, that's really well... Yeah. And I'm not just blowing smoke. Like, honestly, that's a very well-written song, and like I could hear like all the big guys doing it. So you better do something with it, man. I'm telling you, you better do something with it. All right, well, anyways, my name's Isaiah Zach. It's a pleasure to play here. I've been playing here, dang, almost 7 years now. So thank you, Debbie, for keep having me back. I'm going to play y'all a song called Little Runaway. I wrote this for a girl when quarantine happened and she had to move 4 hours back home. I wrote this song to keep her interested. Long story short, she turned out to not be a very nice person, so whatever. But the song kept her around for a little bit, and I like the song, but I'm glad she's gone. But it goes like this.
Take my hand, we'll run away into a better place. You and me, babe, yeah, we'll leave it all today. Grab a couple coffees and a bagel on the way. I know we don't have much, but it's okay. 'Cause I have fallen in and out of love so much that I can't get up. Will you be the one that stays? Will you be the one that stays? You're so bad. I could be good for you. Said I could be the best you ever had. I can make love to you. When I got your body like the ocean, I'll put it deep in motion. The rhythm of your waves make me lose track of the days I spend in bed with you, little runaway. Let's that, have your bank back, grab cash now, don't wake the house up. Barefoot sneaking out the back to your death truck, grab his gun. Tiptoe through the tall grass, hold fast if they turn the lights on. Duck
know your mom and dad, they tend to stress you out. They don't really know the girl that you are now. I'm the kind of boy they try to warn you about. Tell me dirty secrets on my couch. You've been on the run, doing what you want, drinking way too much, smoked a couple blunts, caught you at the right time, falling out of love. Used to be so numb, hole inside your heart, I fill it up. I talk too much, yeah, you're so bad. I could be good for you. Said I could be the best you ever had. I can make love to you. When I got your body like the ocean, I'll put it deep in motion. The rhythm of your waves made me lose track of the days I spent in bed with you, little runaway. That's that, have your bank back, grab cash now, don't wake the house up. Barefoot sneaking out the back to your dad's truck, grab his gun. The door through the tall grass so fast, if they turn the lights on. Look down till we're out of town now, to a place where no one knows us. Little runaway, little runaway, little runaway, little runaway, little runaway. Thank you very much.
Isaiah Zach. Here's Linda Dunnavant.
Okay, so this next song I've tried to think of like how to introduce it, and I don't know, you guys will have to tell me later. Shouldn't even play it. The title of it is Creepy Old Men, so let me know what you think after it's over. I've never played this before. I had played it for my husband before I left. He was like, okay. So we'll see what you think. Come and give me some sugar. Come and give me a spin. If I were 30 years younger, never mind, you're a kid. Don't you know that I'm harmless, just an old teddy bear? Come and sit on my lap now, I'll run my hands through your hair. Wearing boots made of snakeskin, got a lip full of skull. I do whatever I want to, never heard the word no. Seeking out easy targets, kids from broken homes. Did I tell you I'm harmless? My wife, she'll tell you so. I'm everywhere that you're going, I'm everywhere you've been. Set your clock by the side of creepy old men. Go ahead, try to tell, kid, it's your word against mine. This little town here loves me, I'm up at church all the time. You're just looking for trouble, it will not go your way. Protecting grown men's feelings is the American way. I'm everywhere that you're going, I'm everywhere you've been. Just look back over your shoulder for creepy old men. I see the men on TV, too bad they had to get caught. Not much has changed here in Georgia, we still can do what we want. I know I'll never get busted, my wife is in on the joke. You still can find me on Sundays, sitting in the front row. I'm everywhere that you're going, I'm everywhere you've been. Just look back over your shoulder for creepy old men. Just look back over your shoulder for creepy old men. Thank you. Thank you.
Will do. Will do.
Sweat up here. Okay. I'm sure that doesn't apply to anyone here tonight.
All right. Are we doing 3 or 4 songs, by the way?
I think usually 3.
3?
Yeah.
3. Okay. Who here likes the beach? Anybody? All right. Well, we're going to go there for like 3 minutes right now. This one's called C'est la vie. Cold margarita in my right hand, hot senoritas on a towel in the sand. Think I'll sit here on my Coleman cooler, working on my copper tone tan. Pink umbrellas in a big blue sky. Well, life's been a beach since you said goodbye. What I thought would be the end of me turned out to be paradise. Well, I could lie and say I wish you were here, but I'ma walk to the pier and grab a lime and some salt and a little more alcohol. Catch a buzz just because I can. I think I'll sail away to the sea. Hasta la vista, c'est la vie. Threw my phone in the water so that you don't call. You should see the women down in Panama. I hardly ever think about you, but every time I do, I grab a lime and some salt and a little more alcohol. Catch a buzz just because I can. Think I'll sail away to the sea. Hasta la vista, c'est la vie. They got bikinis, martinis, and Jimmy Buffett CDs, and rental Lamborghinis, and peach Bellinis, bikinis, martinis, and Jimmy Buffett CDs, and rental Lamborghinis, peach Bellinis. This heartache wasn't that hard to fix with a little bit of lime and salt and a whole lot of alcohol. I'll catch a buzz just because I can. Guess that's the way it's gotta be. Ever since you said goodbye to me, I think I'll sail away to the sea. Hasta la vista, c'est la vie. Who thinks they know it by now? Anybody want to try singing the chorus one more time? Let's see. All right. Some lime and some salt and a little more alcohol. Catch a buzz just because I can. I think I'll sail away to the sea. Hasta la vista. There it is. Thank you,
Alec Taylor. Good job, Alec. Here's Isaiah Zach.
Hello, I'm back. Y'all are both great, by the way. Pleasure to play with you. I'm so glad I got to do this. Dude, that's another hit. What are you doing? Seriously. Obviously, I'm not a country dude. But I grew up country. I grew up in the mud working, and I love country music. There's not a lick of it in my soul, but love what you're doing, dude. Seriously.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're killing it. And of course you are as well. I'm just like a diehard like bro country every now and then, you know. Gotta out myself. Anyways, enough fanboying. I'm gonna play y'all a song called Sinner. I wrote this. I got a drunk phone call from somebody I was in the talking stages with, and yeah, we've been there, right? And sometimes those are good, right? This one wasn't so good. This one was a red flag, and thankfully I learned my lesson a few times before that, so I got out before it got serious. But this song is literally that phone call. It's called Sinner. I hope you like it. And I'm playing a clean version tonight, and just imagine I'm playing a big rock guitar, okay? She said I'm a sinner, baby. I mess up everything. I can't lie to you. There's no good in me. She called me from the party. You thinking about drunk driving home? Tell me that you're sorry. We're together, but you're still alone. Tell me that you're sorry for the way you are. Please pull over before we take this too far. She said I'm a sinner, baby. I mess up every day. And I can't lie to you. There's no good in me. Did your dad cry when he found out about the drugs? Or do the tears in your mother's eyes burn your shoulder while you throw up? You tell them that you're sorry, even if you're not. Just don't lie to me, we're too far gone. She said I'm a sinner, baby. I mess up every day. And I can't lie to you. There's no good in me. I'm just a sinner, baby. Thank you very much.
There's that. And we got one more from Linda Dunnavant.
Okay. Thanks so much for having me, Debbie. This was
Thank
the
you, Linda.
first
Appreciate
place
it.
I ever got the courage to come play my song. So it's always so nice to come back.
You always got a home here.
And you can find me on Instagram. My name's Linda Dunnavant, and I'm actually releasing my very first song, hopefully later this month, at the young old age of 39. So, yay me. All right. So this last song I'm gonna do is about when you're in that in-between stage where you've like made all these changes in your life and you're really ready for like the next chapter of your life to start, and it's just like not happening yet. That's right. Y'all are having a lot of fun. I'm glad. I'm gonna come sit with y'all when I'm done. No, I've never met them. No, I like you guys though. I like your vibe. All right, this is called You've Come Too Far. Far away from where you're going, far away from where you've been. When you've come this far, you can't go home again. Seems like all the seeds you've planted are frozen solid in the ground. Keep tending to your garden and it'll come around. You've come too far. You've come too far. You've come too far to go back now. You wear a stone around your neck. Do you wonder what would happen if you gave it back? Now you're walking on a tightrope, holding an hourglass of sand. What if you just drop it and look up from your hands? You've come too far. You've come too far. You've come too far to go back now. In your dreams, you're on the sidelines, watching plays where you weren't cast. Maybe dreams are just the memories you weren't meant to have. The door you're looking for is open. Just stay steady on the path. You don't need forgiveness, just permission from yourself. You've come too far. You've come too far. You've come too far to go back now. You've come too far to go back now.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Good job, Linda Dunnavant. And we got one more from Alec Taylor.
One more tune. All right. Well, you guys are both super talented, so it's cool to be up here with you guys. Like someone was saying earlier, I just had a brand new baby girl who's here tonight, and pretty special. So, and I'm really, really thankful to
Love to celebrate, right?
love to celebrate and have people here to support everything. And you know, it's kind of crazy when you tell people what you do for a living is write songs, and I think they think you're probably half crazy half the time. But I'm glad you guys can be here to see a little bit of what I do. And I'm gonna try a brand new song right now. So honestly, it could be a train wreck, but I'm gonna try. So it's called "Home to You." Well, I picked out the spot, and you picked out the paint. We put 20 down a couple weeks after wedding day. Never mattered much to me where we laid down roots. Just couldn't wait to spend my days coming home to you. 'Cause home to you is a little white house with a porch all the way around. Home to you is raising 3 babies back in our hometown. And they say home is where the heart is, and girl, I know that's true. But home to me is coming home to you. When I walk through the door after working hard all day, if you weren't there to hold me, it just wouldn't be the same. It's just a house, 4 walls around, a love that still feels new. And home to me will always be coming home to you. Home to you is a little white house with a porch all the way around. And home to you is raising 3 babies back in our hometown. And they say home is where the heart is, and girl, I know that's true.
but home to me will always be coming home to you. Home to you is a little white house with a porch all the way around. And home to you is raising 3 babies back in our hometown. And they say home is where the heart is. And girl, I know that's true. But home to me will always be coming home to you. Home to me is coming home to you.
Alex,
thank you all so much.
Good job, Alec. And again, congratulations.
Thank you.
And our last song for the night, this is Isaiah Zach.
Yes, thank you. I was gonna fanboy more over you, but I'm just gonna shut up and play my song, man. Yeah, I mean, jeez, dude. Okay, I'm gonna talk your ear off afterwards, so you better run. But I think it's so cool. You're, I'm assuming y'all are together, correct? Yes, okay. She knows the words better than you do, man.
I know.
That's the one. That's awesome. Well, again, it's been a pleasure to play for all y'all. It's been a pleasure to play with you guys as well. And Debbie, thank you so much for having me and putting up with me.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. So the last song I'm gonna play, is called Shibuya. Quick backstory: Shibuya is a place in Tokyo, Japan. I got to spend some time there, and it's a really cool place. It's like imagine like Broadway, but super clean. Like you can eat off the sidewalk at this place. No, I'm not kidding. But also, it's like the fashion district of Tokyo. Super crazy place. But I spent a night there, and I met a girl, and I wrote this song about her. It's called Shibuya. Well, I walked into the club and crossed the room. Said, I'm not drinking tonight. Yeah, right! 2 hours later, bought the house of wine. Got me spending all I got in one night. Yeah. About the same time that she walked up, the DJ started saying, won't you throw your hands up? So threw back a shot of whiskey and then I stood up. Just dropped her lower than my favorite pair of Chucks. She gave me those eyes like it's nice to meet you, so fly. She kinda looked like Selena. I think I lost her wallet and just going through my phone, but she's dancing like her body's gonna take me home. Said her daddy owns a hotel line, so she travels whenever she likes. And her brother models Calvin Klein. He gets a lot of ladies, but she said he's bi. Her mother and his sister really miss her, but they never seem to make the time. Makes wonder if I kissed and leave, will I provoke a separation anxiety? No need to take your clothes off, just open up your heart, love. If you're tired of being lonely, put your hands in mine. No need to take your clothes off, we've been there both before, love. I promise you already, everything will be alright. Yeah. In the taxi, ordered pizza for 2. I tried to pay, but she declined. Yeah. Sat on the floor of a hotel room. Our bodies were intertwined. She said sometimes she feels like giving up. She's only searching for somebody to love. Thus Mr. Fahrenheit came on her radio. She handed me a spliff, lit me up, baby. Here we go with those eyes. I think I need you so high. You got me dancing with Jesus. I like you even better with my t-shirt on. Every song I play, she said her favorite one. Said her daddy owns a hotel line, so she travels whenever she likes. And her brother models Calvin Klein. He gets a lot of ladies, but she said he's bi. Her mother and her sister really miss her, but they never seem to make the time. Makes wonder if I kissed and leave, will I provoke a separation anxiety? No need to take your clothes off, just open up your heart, love. If you're tired of being lonely, put your hands in mine. No need to take your clothes off, we've been there both. Chicago. Wherever you go, I follow, even Galway to Shibuya. Baby, you won't be alone. I'm singing L.A. to Chicago. Wherever you go, I follow, even Galway to Shibuya. Baby, you won't be alone. Said her daddy owns a hotel line, so she travels whenever she likes. And I brought the models Calvin Klein. He gets all of the ladies, but she said he's bi. Her mother and her sister really miss her, but they never seem to make the time. Makes her wonder if I kiss and leave, will I provoke a separation anxiety? No need to take your clothes off, just open up your heart, love. If you're tired of being lonely, put your hands in mine. No need to take your clothes off, we've been there both before, love. I promise you already, everything will be alright. Thank you all very much. My name is Isaiah Zach. It's been a pleasure.
Isaiah Zach, Linda Dunnavant, Alec Taylor. And that concludes our writer's night tonight. I want to thank you all that come out. A special thanks to all the great talent we had tonight. Thank you, Brian Howell of WFMCJams.com. Tonight's show, you can go back in the archives at that site and see it. And thank you for everything you do. Be sure to take good care of Carrie, Cindy, Jan, Tom, our bartender, who's also a songwriter. God bless you all. Happy 4th of July, and I'll see you Wednesday.